running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
Okay guys, today I want to talk to you guys about my postpartum recovery kit, how I make it, and what all is included in it. So some of this may end up not being as useful if I end up having a C-section, but this is basically what I did for Chloe, and it was really, really helpful to have a basket like this on the back of the toilet in both of my bathrooms, and that way it was easily accessible whenever I needed it, and it was a lifesaver. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys here are these basically are just extras that I had left over from my daughter. But so these are just knit underwear that you get from the hospital. They are like fishnet, basically. They stretch out, you throw a big giant pad on them, they're very comfortable, and you can wear them. Some people end up washing them, but I ended up getting so many extras from the hospital that I like you can see here, I still have a sealed pack of them left from Chloe that I held on to, and so I plan on trying to collect as many as I can from the hospital when I'm there this time. And they usually, if you ask them for more, they'll bring you tons and tons of them. So at least here in the US. So make sure that you ask your nurses for extras of these, because this was the most comfortable way to go for me. I also had tried adult diapers with my daughter Chloe, but they weren't very comfortable. They were itchy and I just didn't love them. And this way you can use any kind of pad that you like, whatever's comfortable for you, and you don't have to worry about getting anything on any underwear, because these are disposable and you just toss them out. So then, as you can see, I have just some giant thick pads. I actually have ones that are much longer than this that I got from the hospital with Chloe that I don't know if they're good anymore. So I didn't put them in this kit, but I will be getting more from the hospital of the extra long ones, but you can always double up too and put one in front and one in back if you need to, which is totally fine. But I prefer this method over the adult diaper method personally, just for my comfort. You are more than welcome to pick up some adult diapers for your kit if that's something that you want to try or something that you know you're more comfortable with. I also have some pain spray in here, Dermoplast. They actually will give you, most likely, will give you some of that at the hospital as well that you can take home. And so that's really nice just to have in there if you're having a lot of pain down there after birth. Another thing that's great for pain are these icicle kind of, you like break them and then they turn into like ice packs, and you can put them right in there on top of the pads. And the first couple of days, these are huge lifesavers to help you with swelling and pain. If you don't get these at the hospital though, there are some really great links on Pinterest on how to make your own padsicles with aloe vera and a pad, and you put it in the freezer. So if you do get these are easy. You don't have to worry about pre-making padsicles, but if you don't get them, you can definitely make them yourself at home. So the first couple things I showed you and this next thing are all things that the hospital will most likely provide you. So you don't have to pre-buy all this stuff, but if you want to be prepared, you can. So this is a Peri bottle. Peri bottles are basically, you fill them up with warm water and you spray them down there for any kind of cleanup, any kind, honestly. You're not going to want to use any kind of toilet paper. You're not going to want to use even baby wipes. You're not going to want to use anything down there because it will be so painful for at least a few weeks. You're going to want to just spray with water. So what I always would do is, as soon as I got into the bathroom, I would fill up my Peri bottle with warm water and then put it next to the toilet on the counter, and then I would have it available to just spray down there, and then I would clean it up and put it back in my basket so it was ready for the next time around. Now, this is the type that you get at the hospital, which is great that they give you one that you can take home. But if you want, you can actually purchase one like this. So this is by Frida Baby. And I liked this one because With this, you have to kind of spray it up at yourself. With this kind, it has this neck that comes out and you can kind of pull it out all the way and then it stays stiff and you can hold it down. And so when you squeeze the water, it's a much more comfortable position and the water really gets wherever you need it to go. And all of the nooks and crannies that you need it to get into. And the way that I use this is the same as the other Peri bottle. Just fill it up with warm water, set it there. When you need it, it's ready for you. So another thing in here is these are like Tux pads. This is just the Up and Up Target brand, but medicated soothing witch hazel pads. So generally these are used for hemorrhoids, which is probably going to be something that you are dealing with postpartum, but they're also just helpful for giving yourself a little bit of cooling relief down there when you need it. So it's really important that you grab a pack of these. If you have more than one bathroom, I would grab one for every bathroom, to be completely honest with you. And the last thing I have in this kit is some nipple butter. So I prefer brands like Earth Mama, or there's a couple other organic brands that I like a lot that just don't have lanolin in them, because personally I just don't want to use lanolin products on my nipples if I'm going to be breastfeeding. So I choose instead to use the organic kind, but you can literally use any kind of nipple cream that you want. It does not have to be an organic nipple butter whatsoever, but I will link this down below if you guys are interested in trying this one. And I will link all of the rest of these things as well. And last but not least, some sort of moisturizer. This was sent to me in a bump box, so I'm excited to try this one. This one is actually a post-pregnancy recovery cream that's supposed to be skin firming and cellulite control. So I'm excited to try this. It's hypoallergenic, paraben free, but I have not tried it yet, so I can't give you guys a review on it. But any kind of moisturizer, lotion, anything like that, because once you leave the hospital, you are so dried out from being on the IV drips and the medication, and you're just exhausted. Your body feels dry and gross, and it's just nice to have something like right where you can grab it when you're sitting down already and just moisturize your skin really fast. So I recommend having some kind of moisturizer in your kit as well. And then you're literally just going to take this little basket. This one's from Target. I will link it, or something similar. It's old, so I don't know if they still have it, but I will link a basket like this. And you're just gonna place it on the back of your toilet. Then you have everything accessible, like you can see here. And if you have more than one bathroom in your house, I recommend doing a basket like this for every single bathroom, just so that you have everything immediately at hand's reach when you need it. All right, guys, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you guys liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, babes.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling.